Hello and welcome back to your daily dose of Dominions, turn 100. The historic triple-digit turn has finally come, and the game is not yet over. In fact, much is afoot. Except for this turn, not much is afoot this turn. But this battle is very fun. First we'll look at this. Basically just a horror. So yeah, they're in the game now. Sending horrors. And that's not lesser horror either. But we have the great duel between Hinam's Blood Astral Thug, Super Combatant, and my Super Combatant Killer. Excuse me. With all of the gear decked out for just one purpose: to destroy the world of men. I'm just kidding. To kill that guy. Storm. And now let's take a look at her. 26 attack, 15 damage, magic damage, and armor piercing from the summit. Plus another 4 attacks. Defense 30, and that's before she gets self-buffed. She doesn't need body ethereal because she already has that, but he's got magic weapons too, so that's not much help. Living clouds, woohoo! And because of her high air, she gets an extra one, I think. And they make short work of 1 PD. Nomming that guy. And he, because it's a storm, has to walk on over to me with his own 2 feet. But they're not really going to do a whole lot of damage to him. Now they've only got this 1 lightning swarm attack. Only 17 attack, and they can't really trample him. But he doesn't have any lightning resistance, so that's promising. It's just they can't hit him because of this high defense. And they don't have enough attacks to swarm him and get his defense down. Now, unfortunately, doing that got me pretty high up in fatigue, so every spell she casts takes forever. Luckily, he's taking forever to kill these guys as well, so not a big deal. 1 attack, yeah, 1 attack per 2 attacks per round, one of which is not magic. So these guys are going to take a little while to knock down, but they're not going to present much of a challenge to him. Dealing 6 damage, and he regenerates probably that much. Yeah, 8. And he deals out 58 damage, 50 some odd damage. Charge body I tossed in there at the last minute, but I think that was probably a waste, because if he hit her, it'd be one shot dead. I should have taken like the Lux sword, or instead of, well, I guess the Girdle of Might actually came in pretty handy because of reinvigoration. That fatigue was really getting to me. But yeah, she's got defense 30, and now he's down, not yet, but next turn. 12 from that one lucky guy, and 30. So I just dealt him 30 damage with that summit, and his defense is now down to 19. And with 26 attack from the summit, I'll probably be hitting him every turn. So he is not long for this world. Deaded. Good job, guys. Bring it on home. The rest is basically just me taking unPD'd provinces. I don't actually know what this is. Oh, wait, I think I know what that is. Global. Yeah, he put up Blood Vortex also during the interim, while I put up Eyes of God, so, you know, who is doing better this game. But I'm guessing that's actually what this is, what these messages are. I never really figured out, but this is what I think that is people leaving for Blood Vortex. Yeah, and I never really made much effort to try and get that down, and he probably benefited greatly from that. So there's my Siddha jumping on over there. I got this throne. I had him teleported there, and I'm getting another Siddha so that I can be a little more maneuverable. And I will probably want to get this throne. So I'm making overt moves to go here. We'll have a pretty sizable force, but not quite as impressive as my original. And she's going to join in that as well. What else? I'm just making moves here, hoping that he thinks I'm going to go for him. And I'm not going to go for him. I'm going to go this way. And I'm also moving out with another group of, honestly at this point these guys are mostly chaff, really, but they are my super chaff, and I just need more of them in order to be able to do things like storming forts and such. So getting as many of them as I can, and we're going to join up. Eventually we're going to join up. I don't see a whole lot of anything here, so 2 Cohens, yeah, that's not a big deal. So they're going to move ahead here, then here, and then probably here I'll wait for them to catch up, and then we'll jump on top of that so that we can hit it with both of them at the same time. But yeah, you might have a pretty big bunch of guys here. And he has nobody in here either. So I'm just going to walk on top of this fort and immediately leave for here after leaving like a guy here. His Queen of Thunder is there. But yeah, that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. I wonder where he was going to go. If he was going to go here or here. I doubt he would probably go here because he just knocked that out for me. He might have actually gone here, and then this would be completely surrounded by his provinces if he had moved someone here. But, oh well, you'll never know. And I'm moving as many people as I can over here to consolidate into a 3rd attack force. And we'll go for this throne. He does have Blackhawks there, which are better at defense because they're flying, but worse at defense because they're animals. So, it's a toss-up. Not as good as eagles, though. Alright, that's all for this turn, and we'll call it there. See you guys tomorrow night, but not for another daily dose. Tomorrow night I'm going to do an extra episode of Basil is Not Ideal. Have a good one.